If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask God, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed. For let not that man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. James 1:5-8. On March 8th, 2025, the bodies of 19-year-old twin brothers, Qaadir Malik Lewis and Naazir Rahim Lewis, were discovered on Bell Mountain in Hiawassee, Georgia.
Tonight, weeks after the mysterious deaths of twin brothers from Gwinnett County, family says they have seen new surveillance video that changes everything.
So the video shows 19-year-old Qaadir and Naazir Lewis alive just hours before their bodies were found. The GBI says a hiker discovered the twins at the top of Bell Mountain in Hiawassee, nearly 90 miles from their Lawrenceville home. 11
Alive's Cody Alcorn has been following this case very closely. He's joining us now live from the Lawrenceville gas station, where a surveillance camera captured some of the brothers' final moments. Cody?
Jennifer and Ron, the GBI originally came out believing this was a murder-suicide, but the family has never believed that. It's now been 52 days since the twins were found. And tonight, this video capturing the twins here behind me is fueling even more questions for this family.
Nothing adds up. Nothing makes sense. You know, I'm even more clueless now.
Samira Bronner and her twin sister Sabria are aunts to Qaadir and Naazir Lewis. They say the brothers appear in surveillance video at this Shell gas station in Lawrenceville on Friday night, March 7th.
At night at 10:30 p.m.
The station sits on Hurricane Shoals Road near Collins Road, just 9 minutes from the family's home.
They pretty much walked inside the gas station, walked out.
Nothing in the video appeared to stand out.
Drinking water, eating snacks, and dressed how they would normally dress.
But 12 hours later, their bodies are found on Bell Mountain, shot. The mountain is nearly 90 miles away.
They were seen here alive at 10. So how did they end up in the mountain?
The family says the twins weren't hikers.
It's super dark out there. They're not familiar with the roads out there.
And they shouldn't have been in Georgia. The brothers had a flight booked to Boston early that same morning.
But the Uber driver got them there late, so they missed their flight.
Their plane tickets were still in their wallets. What was meant to be a quick trip to visit friends ended with a deadly detour to a remote mountaintop.
I want to know exactly what happened to them. One thing I know for sure, that they did not do nothing to themselves.
When we take a deeper look at this event, it becomes obvious that this was another satanic ritual meant to exalt the devil and his Antichrist. So without further ado, let's get into it. The name Qaadir means capable or powerful. Malik means king, owner, or one who possesses. From Malik, the horned bull god, who is associated with a child sacrifice. The name Naazir means overseer or supervisor. Comes from Sanskrit, where it means bearer of light, which points to Lucifer, the light bearer. It also means ray of light or beam of light, which associates it with the sun and Obama's logo. The name also symbolizes brightness or hope, which is also Obama's slogan.
It's been you who fueled my dogged faith in our future, even when the odds were great, even when the road is long. Hope in the face of difficulty, hope in the face of uncertainty, the audacity of hope.
The name Lewis means son of brightness. Therefore, The meaning of their names is as follows. One who is capable and powerful, the king, Malik, the horned bull god who demands child sacrifice, is the overseer, controlling these events. He is Lucifer, the light bearer, the one who shines like a beam or ray of light, as the light of the sun, because he is the son of brightness. The twins were last seen at a Shell gas station on Hurricane Shoals Road in Lawrenceville around 10 p.m. on March 7th. The logo for Shell gas is actually a symbol of the rising sun, which is why they use the colors orange or red. Here is a vintage advertisement for Shell oil that actually uses the rising sun. We know that the rising sun points to the sun god and ultimately Obama, whose logo is the rising sun as well. Oil and gas are fossil fuels that are buried deep beneath the Earth's surface. Oil rigs and oil platforms are used to drill deep holes into the earth to create an oil well and extract petroleum. Amos 9:2 declares, "Though they dig into hell, thence shall mine hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down." Therefore, Shell oil also points us to the underworld, Hades, or hell. It should be noted that the goddess Venus is depicted as rising from a seashell. Rising from the sea points to the beast that rises from the sea. Both Venus and Lucifer are called the morning star, as found in Isaiah 14:12, which declares, "How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations?" This then connects the shell symbol to Venus and Lucifer, the devil, the king of the bottomless pit. Police say surveillance video of the twins came from the gas station located on Hurricane Shoals Road. Notice the overlapping circles with the Celtic Trinity knot, also called the triquetra, at its center. This is a symbol used in witchcraft to represent the triple moon goddess. It is also deeply connected with the power of 3. Remember I told you that Strong's Concordance lists G3 as Abaddon, which is another name for hell, as well as the name of the king of the bottomless pit. In addition, the 3 circles, or Celtic knot, hides the number of the beast, or 666, at its center. Not only that, but we were told that 42-year-old Scott Curlin, a volunteer fireman, was arrested for taking photos of the bodies of the twin brothers and sharing them publicly. The number 42 reversed is 2 4s, which points to number 44, Obama. The fact that he is a fireman further points us to the inferno of hell and the king of the pit. The name Scott means the Gaelic-speaking Irish people, or Celtics. Remember how Obama showed us his Celtic roots when he spoke the Gaelic language during his visit to Ireland.
Hello, Dublin! Hello, Ireland! My name is Barack Obama of the Moneygall Obama.
The color green is strongly associated with Ireland, Celtic cultures, and St. Patrick's Day, which is observed on March 17th. St. Patrick's Day actually originated as Ostara, the celebration of the pagan fertility goddess who is associated with the spring equinox and the dawn or rising sun. It's no coincidence then that we have been shown the twins wearing the color green, which represents the Celtics, as well as spring and new growth of crops. Further, the twins were last seen 10 days before St. Patrick's Day. Originally, Ostara in Strong's Concordance lists H10 as Abydo, which means a lost thing, something lost and perishing, from Abaddon, the place of destruction and ruin, which is also the name of the king of the bottomless pit. The name Curlin means the bright-headed one who causes strife. Once again, this points us to Lucifer, the shining one, a most pestilent being. The word hurricane comes from the Mayan god Huracan, who is a god of wind, storms, and fire. His name, which is understood as one leg, suggests God K of post-classic and classic Maya iconography, deity of lightning with one human leg and one leg shaped like a serpent. Huracan's association with the serpent, as well as storms and lightning, further connects him to the Hebrew phrase Barack Obama, as found in Luke 10:18, which describes Satan fall like lightning from heaven. In fact, the Lamborghini Huracan comes from the word for hurricane, and it is also inspired by a Spanish fighting bull. This once again points us to the horned bull god Malik, to whom children were sacrificed. It is important to note that sacrifices to Malik were indeed often performed on mountaintops or high places. This further confirms why these two teenagers were sacrificed on top of Bell Mountain, especially since the name Bell is a reference to Baal, which is another name for the horned bull god, Malik.
Boy 50.